Hey, this is Scott Jorgensen. Keep listening to The Roman Show.
We'll take it from there. All right, Scotty, well, tell me about this fight coming up on UFC FX. The fans voted you guys. You guys are going to be showing on FX. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited. The fact that the fans picked Eddie and I to kick off the main card shows that they got a lot of faith in us to go out there and put on an exciting fight. And I know myself, and I know Eddie is the same way. We're going to go out there and we're going to throw it down. We're going to get after it. And we're going to kick the main card off right for UFC on FX and walk away with some bonuses.
Scott, you along with others were in the WEC. When you guys did the transition coming over, you've already had some fights in the UFC, but can you tell us about how you guys feeling about the now fighting, having under the name title, the brand of the UFC?
I love it. I've been watching this. I've been watching the UFC since I was a little kid. So now that I'm here, in the middle of it and living it, and one of the best in the world at it, I love it. I wouldn't. This is the dream job. This is what I want to do. And this is hopefully what I'll be doing for, in 10 years. So, we start with, just picking up another win against Eddie and then enjoying life.
Scott, tell me about how did you prepare for Eddie? Eddie, as you know, he was hurt the last fights and he's coming back. He's hungry. I'm sure you're hungry for a win. What difference did you make in your training this time around?
For me, I didn't make any different changes. We trained hard. We trained smart. We refocused some of the stuff that we kind of overlooked unintentionally against Barral. And I realized that I got to quit being so hard-headed when it comes to. I'm a very hard-headed individual that'll go. With Heynen, it was. He sucked me into the long reach. Let's play the 1-2 game, like fighting on the outside, and I obliged him because I'm a hard-headed individual that'll go. You can't hurt me. I'll play that game because I think I know if I can hit you, I can hurt you. And when I did hurt Heynen, which I wobbled him a couple times, I didn't take advantage. He never hurt me in that fight. I just got a little too hard-headed and playing a game that I'm not best physically suited for, which is giving up 6 inches of reach. I'm 66-inch reach, so it is what it is.
Tell me about that, Scotty. When you have a fighter, let's say you're really good on the ground, and then the other guy's on the strikes. He's a good striker, but then he takes, he puts his whole he bets a lot in the strike game, even though he's a ground game. Is it worth the risk sometimes?
Is it worth the risk to?
Even though you're not that solidified as a striker, and let's say you're known for a ground game guy, and you're fighting a striker, do you think it's worth to take the risk or go for what you know?
I think it's a balance, and you got to find it. I didn't find my balance against Heynen, but I also believe firmly that I'm a great striker. I've stood with some of the best guys in the division. The guys that have beat me have had exceptionally long reaches over me, Dominic and Heynen. But, you look at my fights with Brad Pickett, Takaya Mizugaki, Antonio Banuelos. I outstruck all these guys who are considered, great strikers. I think my boxing is on point. My wrestling just overshadows it. Coming with my background in wrestling, everybody thinks, he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler. My ground game is good. And I've spent even more time with Diego Moraes, my jiu-jitsu coach down in Brazil, back in the U.S., that it's gotten even better. But I just got to remember that where that balance is in mixing things up and changing things up as I feel as the fight goes on and as I see the need. So, but I feel comfortable everywhere, and that's a good thing. So.
Let's just give gears here. What is it about the after party? Every fighter has an after party, man. What do people do so people can know about this stuff after the UFC on FX and they can head out and party?
Oh man, my after party's at Slim's Rock Bar over by the Hard Rock, I guess. I'm not real familiar with where it's at, but Slim's Rock Bar. It's a head rush party. Me and Ian McCall are hosting it, and so it's kind of our big after party. And it's just I think it's a way for us to meet our fans and give the fans a chance to go and hang out with us. And we really do. We're not like the NFL guys. Our livelihood depends on how many seats we can put or how many butts we can put in the seats at these fights. And we enjoy it. We enjoy meeting and hanging out with fans. Things like this where we get a chance to work out, sign some autographs, take some pictures, hug some babies, and all in a day, man. And that's life. And we enjoy it. And as fighters, I don't think there's very many of us. If there is any, they go, man, I don't want to do this. But we enjoy it. So.